This is Kalc. Hey everyone, it's Kalia from Kalc and welcome to episode 2 of Let Go. This series, if you haven't joined us before, is transforming from let's go, so going at 100 million miles an hour, super fast paced, always achieving, to let go and letting go, being calm, feeling centered, and feeling at ease with yourself. This series is all centered around creative leadership. That is my craft. That is what I am super passionate about. I am a self-proclaimed creative leader, and I really want to share my knowledge in order to inspire others and continuously engage others, engage you, engage your teams during this process. So today we are going to embrace a new topic. If you joined us for episode 1, we spoke about disappointment and also regret, because these two things are very much interlinked together. But today we are going to look at a brand new, raw, tough, difficult topic. We are going to talk about demotivation and its effects on the creative process, and also just the effects that it has on just showing up, full stop, and showing up in life, in your work, in your relationships. It has such a outreaching effect, this word demotivation. And when you put it in a creative context, oh my goodness, you can talk about, okay, I've got a mental block. Okay, I am not feeling the vibe. You could also say that you're not able to channel the energy that comes through in your creativity. You're not able to output the work. I have, in my experience working on the Admiration series and also working with creatives, this is something that is absolutely an issue. How do I move past this? How do I find my creative peace? How do I become more motivated to pursue? And this is something that largely is an issue. I think when we look about the time and place that we are in the world at the moment, we can acknowledge that there is a lot of uncertainty and unfamiliarity, which then comes with confusion. And sometimes when you are put in many different directions and have to react to constant change, constant readjustment to information, of course, this can leave you feeling very confused, very tired, having mental blocks, maybe not concentrating, and ultimately feeling burnt out. So you might be wondering right now, hang on a second, Kalia, you have been talking about demotivation. How does that link to burnout or exhaustion? And this is where I absolutely want to give you the key. Anytime you're feeling demotivated and you're turning inwards into yourself and going, oh my goodness, why don't I have the motivation to do this? What is wrong with me? Why can't I just deliver on this project? Why can't I just concentrate? Why can't I just focus? What is wrong with me? Take a moment to ask yourself, am I tired? Am I sleeping well? Am I getting the right level of rest? Am I taking my breaks? Am I taking my breaks away from my computer desk? Am I switching off from work? Am I not checking my emails constantly at work? Am I exhausted? And if the answer to any of those things is maybe, I guarantee you're on that sliding scale towards burnout. And it is so important to recognize that and differentiate between demotivation, something that is pointed towards you, that you think, oh my goodness, I can't control this. Why am I demotivated? To, oh, I'm demotivated because I am tired. I am tired for many different reasons, and here are all the reasons why. Once you make that distinguished element between those two things, it takes the pressure off you. It takes the pressure of you going to that immediate element of shame, of making yourself feel bad for something that you feel like is out of your control. And so instead, what you can start to do is identify, okay, these are the reasons why I'm tired, why I'm exhausted, why I'm heading towards burnout, and what can I do to support myself to combat these things? A lot of the time, we will often get to the other side where we get to the point where we need to call in sick, we need to take time off work, we can't function in a certain way, we want to push through, and we don't allow ourselves that moment to take that reflective space to really come in true alignment with our feelings to understand what it is that we need to do to propel forward. And so rather than trying to do that all on your own and also with your teams, because this is an incredibly relevant when we think about the time in the world that we're at the moment, combating, coronavirus and the constant changes that come with that. We have a responsibility as leaders, not only to ourselves, but also within our teams, to not only spot demotivation or exhaustion, but install activities around motivation and engagement to prevent these things from getting out of control. And so what I would love to do with everybody is to go into a creative exercise that can really help and support this. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to go stand somewhere. Just stand up, stand tall. You can stretch your arms up if you like. Do a little bit of a wiggle around. Do a little bit of a dance if you want. I love dancing, and I think it's a fantastic thing to dance and to feel in the moment and feel good. So do that. But I want you to stand very tall. And now what I would really like you to do is bend down. This might be a little bit of like a Simon Says exercise now that's going on here. And now I want you to stand up. And now I want you to squat down. And stand up and squat down. And stand up and squat down. And stand up and squat down. Can you see what I'm doing here? I am tiring you out. I am making you feel tired by doing a repetitive movement of standing up and going down. Say now you're down on the floor. What I want you to do is reach forward, stretch back, put your left foot out, stand up, go down. You get my drift. The element of motivation to keep up with that diminishes over the time that I am giving you. And the pressure that is created within that environment and the tone in which I'm delivering that is also putting pressure on you to perform. Naturally, that is also going to demotivate you in the way which things are delivered to you. So in order to embrace further this creative exercise, what I would like you to do is stand up again. And now, instead of me telling you what to do, I would just like you to embrace whatever it is you would like to do with your body. Just whatever it is. You can sit on the floor and hang out for a little bit. You can just stand there. You can, again, dance around. That's certainly what I would be doing. But what I would like you to do after you've done that, so put it on pause, give yourself that minute, and I want you to see now how it is that you feel between those two, between being demotivated in the way that you need to respond very quickly in a very fast pace versus doing things in a way where you were enabled to do and trusted to do what it was that you wanted to do. Now, what I would like you to do is go and get an object, something that is squishy. Now, that may sound very strange, but just go and get your squishy object. It could be a cushion or a pillow, or I don't know if you have some like Play-Doh around, or a blanket, or oh my goodness, it could be absolutely anything. Just go and get something tactile and something squishy. And what I would like you to do is hold that object. And you can just hold it and very much imagine what it would be like if you could absorb all of your tiredness into this object. And then maybe what you want to do is sit on this object. Maybe what you want to do is lie on it. Maybe you want to cover yourself in it. Maybe you want to squish it so hard just to release any tension that you may be feeling. Or maybe you just want to let it go and just discard it, as if to say, I'm a bit done and I need a break. I can't express how much it's important to acknowledge the body in your movement and with your feelings, and utilizing tactile objects to encourage elements of how you can let things go. I think we have a real responsibility to ourselves, but then also to our teams, to talk about these topics of demotivation and how we are exhausted, and how important it is to do invigorating creative exercises that are left field, that aren't typical, that create togetherness, that create that sense of, yeah, you're tired, gosh, I'm tired too, but what can we do to help each other together? And how can we all rest together? Doing this exercise in a work forum, it takes courage, right? Not just from yourself as a leader, but of the participants who are in your teams. And to create that level of openness and vulnerability that your co-workers are feeling very safe in order to participate in some very left field kind of activities is really critical to them breaking down barriers of acknowledging and knowing that, okay, I'm demotivated, I am disengaged, I am tired, and I need some time. And it's really important to recognize that this skill set that you can help support your co-workers with could be that one thing that changes from delivering a project on time and delivering it well. Because so often we want to push right through. We believe we can keep going. We believe that, gosh, if I just do that one more thing, if I just come right back to myself and I just keep on going, and I know I'm demotivated, but it's okay, I'll just push right through and I'll get no. We can only push for so long and for so hard, and sometimes we need to take a pause or take a step back in order to propel forward. And when we're engaging our teams in this way and inspiring them with this knowledge that that is okay, and creating this culture that it's all right to slow down in order for us to speed up. It's okay to take some time out in order to be tired, to then re-motivate yourself. This is imperative to success and is the natural ebb and flow of team dynamics. And so please do this exercise with your team. I am super curious and excited to see what they respond with, how open they are, and what they come back with. And, you might find that, some of your team are really tired, but this exercise could invigorate them and connect them with each other. And to be that bold and vulnerable with each other in that kind of format creates true partnership and team mateship within that forum. So I look forward to hearing from anybody who wants to try this technique at work and within yourself. And I look forward to seeing you all soon and connecting again in the next episode. So take care, everyone, and see you soon.